Elbows are down to protect the body shot, so now he's offering a bit of target up close for the uppercut. He's slipped it in a couple of times already and it's landed.
Yeah, diving in there, Astapuk. The head that caused the cut to Dickson in the first round, that's been dealt with professionally by Benny King and is holding up.
It just signs now that the pace is beginning to get to Astapuk, and I think the natural strength difference. Yep, that body shot I think troubled him a little bit.
Well blocked there by Dickson, who tries to force his way in. And a jab.
Yeah, Astapuk beginning to spoil now, which he wasn't doing in the first couple of rounds. So obviously the pace is getting to him, kind of tired look about him, and you can't really blame him. He's made a go of it, but it's turning against him.
There's the uppercut that Jim was talking about. Body shot too to follow. Astapuk hanging in there, but you get the feeling that he hasn't got that much more to offer.
That the fight is just bit by bit turning away from him. I don't think it's going to last much longer.
He bounced into Kenny Pringle, the referee. He gets through the third round, but he spits the gum shield out in the corner. He looks exhausted.
Yeah, but I think the amount of body punches that he's been taking have really taken their toll on him. He's looking, really all the ambition is gone, and he was lucky to get through that round, I feel.
Valerie Kaplar in the corner with Astapuk. Is there anything he can say to him now?
I don't really think so, because the fight has been gradually turning against him. It's not as though he's just going through a bad period at the end of the round. I mean, bit by bit, Dickson has been punching the resistance out of him. He's naturally stronger, naturally more powerful. Astapuk's been making a go of it, but certainly not in the last half of the first round there.
Just about gets up off his stool, Vadzim Astapuk, for the fourth round. Will Craig Dickson manage to impose himself again? The body shots have slowed down the Belarusian, and the uppercuts haven't helped his cause either. Southpaw and survival mode.
Now, well, Dickson's boxed well tonight. The problem of the cut eye straight away, but he's just carried on with his tactics, hasn't let it upset him. His body punching has been impressive, accuracy's been impressive, and it's beginning to show results now.
There's over 2 minutes left in this session for Astapuk to try and find a way to get through, but he is really throwing very little. He's getting the arms tucked in to protect the body, but he's starting to take a fair bit now.
I mean, this is where Dickson just wants to take a little half step back, give himself some room, and the uppercut to the head, which he was using in the previous round, hasn't used it too often this round yet. But that's the punch. He's just sickering him. Another one, spitting out the gum shield. I think enough is enough.
Body shot floored for the first time. Very slow to his feet. Does he want to go on? He looks very reluctant to do so. The gum shield's still out. He's looking at his corner. Is this the end for Vadzim Astapuk?
No, they're clearing the gum shield. I think his corner should be getting him out of there. He's taken enough. He's outgunned. Things are going against him. Not even a glimmer of hope that he's going to get himself into this fight. Don't like these brave trainers, I'm afraid.
Too gallant for his own good, really, as Dickson continues. He throws the punches all angles. Kenny Pringle surely must be thinking about stopping this now. He's taken too much.
Yep, time to get him out of there.
Well, these are unnecessary moments, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the referee, who's handled the fight exceptionally well up until now, but I'd like to see him stepping in here. Although, having said that, Astapuk's corner should be pulling him out. He's still throwing back, which is maybe the only reason that referee Pringle's allowing this to continue. But it's not competitive. When it's not competitive, get the guy out of there.
Nothing is coming back, and finally, Kenny Pringle stops this light middleweight contest in the 4th round. And it's another win for the unbeaten Craig Dickson from Glasgow. Body shots, sickened Astapuk, and impressed.
Yes, that was an impressive performance. I mean, it was a fight, obviously you would be expecting Craig Dickson to win, but the manner he won it and was good. The way he coped with the cut eye, didn't let it trouble him. The body punching was excellent all the way through, and that was a sickener just at the end. That just took everything away. At that point, he spat out his gum shield here. At that point, he should have been taken out of there.
By corner or by referee or both?
Well, the corner had the first chance to do it, but you can see that one landed bang on the solar plexus. Just completely took the wind out of him, spits the gum shield out now because he can hardly breathe. That's when a little bit of compassion was required. The corner didn't show it. Thankfully, eventually the referee did. Maybe half a minute earlier would have been even better. See, at this stage, it wasn't competitive. He wasn't throwing anything back. And he just said, enough is enough, but I would have done a little bit sooner. But the referee, I thought, handled the fight well. And
Dickson coped with the cut eye and got on with the job.
Yep, that was a good performance from Dickson. And a fight you should win. Sometimes you can struggle because so much is expected of you. But yep, everything you did was fine.
Craig Dickson does the job here in the 4th round.
Ladies and gentlemen, timekeeper Jim Cokewood has recorded a time of 2 minutes and 31 seconds of the 4th round. Referee Kenny Pringle has stopped the contest. Your winner from Glasgow, Scotland, Craig Dickson. And please show our appreciation for our visitor all the way from Belarus, Vadzim Astapuk.
There was a big crowd, but aye. And seen us try to get a jab going, he was coming under it quite a lot, which was awful.
Well, Craig, you stay unbeaten. Are you happy with your performance?
I was a wee bit nervous. I think being in front of a big crowd where majority of my fights have been in Tommy's shows, so never been this quite a crowd, but I was happy with it towards the end where I started putting the body shots together and I coped with a cut, my first cut, so I'm quite happy. I could have done better, keeping my guard a wee bit stronger, but overall it was okay.
Did that cut unsettle you so early in the 1st round?
To be honest, I never noticed. I thought it was sweat running down my face until a slight dripping in mine. I could see red and I thought, oh no, I'm cut. And then I had Benny in my corner, so I didn't need to worry.
Do you always throw so many body shots as that?
Yeah. Maybe not I can hurt somebody in the head, but I'm not quite good enough to knock somebody to the head yet. But to the body I can knock somebody, so I hurt my body shot and I seen a wee skirmish for his face, so I thought I'll pile on the body shots.
You could feel him weakening from quite early in the fight?
I think it was at the end of the 3rd there, I caught him really good and he just bent double, and then it was a case of just trying to get through the gaps. So I tried to lift at the head to bring his elbows up and go around the sides and working the jab as my corner was trying to say to open them up, but he was a tough guy.
It had become very one-sided by the 4th round. Do you think the referee should have jumped in a bit earlier?
I thought he did. My hands were starting to get sore, to be honest, and I thought I can't hit this guy anymore, but I think the referee done him. He was trying to come back with a couple of big hooks, so maybe the referee was giving him the benefit of the doubt, but overall I didn't think he was going to come back at all.
Well done tonight, Craig.
Thank you very much.